Hi, and welcome to Hey Doc, What's Up? We're in the middle of our series of doing our 4 foundational hormones, the 4 legs of your chair, the 4 foundational parts of what keeps your health at its best. We've already done your male-female hormones. For guys, it's your male hormones. For women, it's male and female hormones. Then we've also done your blood sugar insulin, what constitutes a blood sugar that's high, that's really high, or is it just that you fasted more than 12 hours overnight and what that means. Now today we're going to talk about your thyroid. Most docs will only check a thyroid based upon a TSH and a free T4 as a reflex. The other 3 tests that I have listed here are usually not done as part of what I would call a thyroid screen. Now, they'll call a screen just the TSH because if it's within normal range, then you are, quote, normal. But I don't go by normal, I go by optimal range. And I'll use that phrase a lot as we go. So optimal range means normal range is good enough, but where do I really want you living? Where's the range I really want you living? So a TSH, just to recap, is what your pituitary up here is telling your thyroid down here to do. So that signal, think of it as the mom at the bottom of the stairs telling your kids you want them to clean your room. So are you saying it at a normal conversational tone? And are they turning the stereo up? Which means you've got to yell a little bit louder. Hey, I need you to clean your room. That's going to be a TSH that the number goes down. And when that number goes down, it's working harder. So if instead the kids go, oh, you can hear them from downstairs, Mom said we got to clean our room, then you know that they can hear you. Now maybe they may turn the stereo up, but you already know they heard you. So your voice was actually good. Or if they're sitting next to you and all you have to do is turn to them and say, hey, I need you to go clean your room, then that's a softer voice. But in other words, what is your pituitary, what is mom saying to the kids? Your thyroid gland. So your TSH is your hormone that is telegraphing to your gland what to do. The gland is going to make free T4. That supports the thyroid gland. That's like your factory. What comes off the factory floor is your free T3. That's the protein that your thyroid gland makes that goes out to the rest of your body. It's going to your muscles, your joints, and it's giving your body energy. It's giving and it's dictating the metabolism at which your body is going to work. So these 3 are hugely important, but again, many docs won't do those. What are the last 2? Well, TG is for thyroglobulin and AB is antibody. TPO is thyroid peroxidase antibody. What do they mean? Well, a thyroglobulin antibody is going to attack your gland, the free T4. Your thyroid peroxidase antibody is going to attack the free T3 that goes out to your muscles. So when that happens, you may actually have something that you don't understand why your muscles or joints hurt. You may actually not understand why every time you eat gluten or wheat that you get bloated out of proportion to what you used to be. Well, these are all signs that you may have an antibody build up to your thyroid proteins and that you now have Hashimoto's or autoimmune thyroid disease. It's a much more common thing when hormones are swinging. In women, your hormones swing at the beginning in your adolescence and at the end of your menstrual career. So basically adolescence, age 12 to 20, and then in your 40s, age 40 to 50 and a half, which is average age of menopause. We know that Hashimoto's is only one of the autoimmune diseases that can occur, but it is certainly the most common. It can be heralded by a nodular thyroid, an enlargement in the thyroid, shadowing of fullness of neck. All of these things can be signs or symptoms that you have a thyroid that is not working properly. Some people will have this for a long time. You can have a normal thyroid panel, still have thyroid antibodies that are off, and vice versa. So realize that thyroid is a little more complicated than it sounds, and that you may be getting a disservice if all you're getting is a TSH and a reflex T4. So thanks again for joining us. Next session, we'll talk about that fourth leg of your chair. Thanks again.